Okay, peace, love, oneness, and darkness, everybody. Hi, I am here, not going anywhere, and I am back. I've been kind of absent because I've been going through like hell and back, learning different things through this last part of my initiation. Like, comment and subscribe if you want to know more about me, or come into my world because it is an actual world, and I actually do live life. Lately, since I have hopped on social media, I have been getting a lot of people trying to expose me, but they're all virtual dudes and they don't really matter. So I am a Sangoma. I am a healer. That is what I'm here for. Through this journey, I have experienced a lot of bad things. I have experienced, just things just that just come on a normal basis. A lot of hatred, especially from men, and this and that. But everything is all good now. I have completed the last part of my initiation. And I'm going to go give myself something. So you guys are going to be surprised. Shoot, I'm going to be surprised. But I have been led to come out and to be more open with things. And no, I did not take a trip to Africa and scramble around in the woods to look for a piece of goat skin. You don't have to be from Africa to be a Sangoma. You don't have to travel there to get initiated. A lot of our initiations are very personal. We are guided by the spirits. We're guided by the supreme creator and creatress. We are guided. We are self-teachers, and our teachers are much, much higher than what they give you guys on earth with your elders. Um, I heal diseases. Whatever the doctor has given you, I heal those. I work with that just to help you with a remedy to come up with so you can get fine. Now, I will warn you, you have to come to me genuine. If you come to me, you want to be healed in alignment, bam, it's done. Don't f with me. Do not disrespect me afterwards. Don't want to talk about me. Don't do that because I will take it away in a vamp of the eye. They will take it away in a vamp of the eye. And you will be back in the hospital on much worse terms than you were when you first went into there. How do I know you're not supposed to do this? Because my initiation is guided, like I said, by the supreme creators, my spiritual guides, my spiritual warriors. I have certain ancestors that teach me things, that speak to me in my dreams, that whisper to me, that talk, they actually talk to me, and I visualize them. My offering this morning to Puppy Leg Pie, he likes around. Groups. I want to talk about groups. About a couple of years ago, I got into a group, but I really couldn't explain to you guys because it wasn't time for me to talk. The spirits had my mouth closed. But I got into this group, and they were very, very non-supportive, and I had my first experience with an energy vampire. Warning, if you see a shadow being in your place and you have not invited it, and you are not working with any spirits, you do not have any type of altar work going on, that is an energy vampire. It could be coming from your elder. It could be coming from someone who thinks that they are more powerful than you. How do you stop this? Before we go to how you stop this, you're going to feel drained. Even though you get enough rest, something's going to be blocked, whether it be your finances or whether it be relationships or anything. Shit will just literally start falling apart. For some reason, I don't think the covenant I was in like that man. Because every time you mention a man, it was like a dry kind of thing going on. And I get it, I have been by myself for 5 years, and I find it much more easier to be by myself on this journey because nobody really understands me. Nobody really understands my role. So you have the black conscious man finding himself, so he thinks he knows everything and he can't stop talking. This is all he does. So he thinks he's right all the time. And this is in line with my spirit, so I can't be with nobody because if you're married to some spirits, if them spirits don't like that physical being, if they cannot find a place, their vessel as a home, them spirits are going to be selfish. They're not going to want anybody around you, and they're going to make these other people reveal themselves, and that's me. And this is how I know I'm much more further than a lot of the people that are older than me. I I asked somebody about I asked somebody about spiritual marriages, and she had no idea what I was talking about. And so the thing is, I'm 34 years old on planet Earth, and she's probably like 40 something. And it made no sense because they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, maybe they did know what they were talking about. They just didn't want to share their views and opinions. But I don't need you to share your views and opinions with me because I'm actually going through it. You know, you can actually be given away in marriage. You call on Ursula Frida. If your body is open and susceptible, if you have totalitarian guides that have been there with you through years and years and years that so happen to be her husbands, when you call up these deities, you begin to live the way that they are. You become that person. These vessels are not you. You become that person. So you may get married off and not even know it. So what I would like to do is warn you because this craft can be quite lonely on the physical. You have to be strong enough to carry it to not to carry, but you have to be strong enough to be lonely on the physical. You have to step away from humans. You can't be with humans. But anyways, when I was in the school, I felt drainage in everything, a lack of support. I was excited about what I was learning, but at the end of the day, all of the lessons were quite simple. And I know it was just the beginning, and they were probably doing like a test trial, but you don't test people like this. You don't test etheric beings, like they're babies. All you have to do is research. If you dream about an eagle over and over again, research the eagle, research the comedic meaning of an eagle, research the characteristics of a regular eagle, research everything. When you go on Wikipedia, open up all of those tabs. Another thing, our culture, our traditions is locked up into other ancient traditions. Asian, Hindu, our gods are lost in other languages, so it's good to study other languages. If you get in the spiritual path and you call up a deity and you begin to see different colors, or you're wearing a certain color, like at one point and still recently, I wear green. And for me, as a water spirit, that's a cat. And you have to research this. Google up the colors that go to the deities, or you're gonna have to keep googling in different things because the internet is not an information of highway. When you become more aware and you go through your journey, you will find that you don't know anything, and that the internet is a big ass circle, and you cannot learn anything from that internet unless you're ready to come up off your money. People are making you pay for knowledge. So this is what I say. If you're not meditating, getting to yourself, if you're not eating right, you're not gonna be able to access your inner book. We have an inner book. The last straw of me being first, they were unsupportive. They didn't have any faith in me, and I didn't align with her because she couldn't call my name. My YouTube name is Amen Said Neat. I may be Amen, I may be Set, and I may be Neat when you open up this thing. I may even be Soil. Soil is my government name. Soil is me. My mother gave me the right name. Never liked it, but she gave me that name. The last straw was the energy vampire latching onto this area of my face, leaning over on my bed. I did not like that. Another thing that you may see is people visiting you in your sleep and they're uninvited just to be sneaky and see who you are. Some people I welcome openly. You can see who I am. I'm a very sweet, genuine being who knows, it may take a one knock. May sometimes even take two knocks, but I know people evil intentions and their evil ways. That was my last straw. And for a while, somebody had my tongue bound because I am the one who speaks. I will speak, I will speak out. If something's not right, I'm going to ask why, or why did you do this, or why do you feel about this, or no, or I'm going to do a lot of correction. So just by my simple interaction with people, even on social media, I know how far they are, and I know who they are, and I know if they have my best thing at heart. I'm not here on YouTube to be on a popular poll, or you do this and do this. I know what I've healed myself from. I've healed myself from a blood disease. So tell me what you've healed yourself from. Do you have a story? Anything? update on my book since distractions have been thrown out my way. Um, the book got kind of stalled, and it is called Somebody Else's Truth, and it will be out. It will be out. I have started my fees again for my publication fee. I decided to give me a team because the first go around, from experience with spiritual ascensions, I targeted the wrong people and accepted and only thought that I would get support from my people. But I'm learning as I go that they are the crabs in the barrel theory, and that my enemy could look a lot like me. And it's just been a lot that pushed me back more to myself, more to my spirit. You know, I will begin on my website. I'm going to keep everybody updated on that. Going to start with a free one and bring it on there. Blog radio, everything is going to stay the same. And I also wanted to give a shout out to the virtual people who called themselves being in my corner, and let them know that I do still stand. And go ahead and talk to your hotel bitches and your Christian bitches, but I stand above, I stand higher than that. I know who I am, and you must know who you are. There's nothing wrong with getting into groups, creating a strong covenant, a strong bond. But I am realizing now that I am no longer a student. I don't fit in like that. I'm nearly going to be an elder in a couple of years. I'm 34 years old, so I have more. I still have to continue to learn things. After this initiation is complete this month, I still have to learn things, and I'm open and I'm susceptible to that. But what I am tired of, and I'm tired of being led astray by elders. I'm tired of, if you inbox somebody, they don't even email you back because you're not sending a donation. If these people are real elders, if they are real witches, they know the real ones. But a lot of them don't know the real ones because they continue to look over the real ones. So I'm just here to give my story. I'm here to take you through a healing journey, and I want to heal you. I have a lot of men that come to me for broken souls and broken hearts. Many of them get healed, but I can't stick around, and I think that they think that I'm supposed to stick around, but I'm only here to heal you. Many men come to me with broken hearts, broken families, abusiveness, because they're on a higher elevation. They're so weak that they can't even fight. They can fight enough to fight me. So whenever you encounter me, I beg you not to take advantage of me and to just get your healing process on. Take it for that. Take it for what it is. Don't try to put me in a relationship with you, and just get your healing on. But until then, my name is Soil Bay, and I am back. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back to give you the internet information. Peace, love, oneness, and darkness.